Well, I guess I forgot to do a start video on the video that's starting today's video. So this one here, I was having a delivery of something rather big, and I needed to make room for it. So that's the start of this video, is getting ready for that to show up, and then so it'll be this, and then it'll go to the time lapse, and then you'll see what it is that's showing up. But it's rather large and it's rather heavy, and not very easy to move. But I'm going to try and key in a few days videos into this. I do apologize about all basically the yard mowing videos. I know a bunch of you guys are pretty interested in how well the yard's growing back after how bad it was. So I don't want to not post them. So just trying to show everybody. I know a bunch of people waiting on construction. I promise we're getting back there, and I'm still doing construction to this day. But these videos are beginning of July, I think, of last year, of 2025. So, yeah, we will get to construction work, I promise. But I was off doing the race car thing, and then I took a little time off for my birthday. And then, you know, my brother was selling his house. I gave him a hand getting a bunch of stuff ready for that to be put on the market. And then once it got put on the market, then we realized there were a few other things we had to do to it and whatnot. And somewhere in the mix, I forget when it was, but I stopped to help Chris, Super Trooper, rehab the bathroom in his house. So there's been a few things where I've been off the property. So a bunch of the stuff, I'm basically coming back to fight Mother Nature back, because she was growing in fiercely. You'll see on this video, some of the areas that I hadn't mowed were 6-7 feet tall, and some of the areas that I was mowing that I didn't mow for like 3 or 4 weeks was 4 feet deep. And the ride-on mower, it just kept mowing it. It just kept taking it down. I tell you, that thing's name, I'm gonna have to get stickers made up for that thing, or make it myself rather, to call that thing the goat, because that thing just eats everything. But yeah, stick it out through this video. There are a couple of interesting things. Like I said, I get a delivery of something, so I had to prep for that, and then started prepping for the next stage out in the yard. I couldn't just stay working on the house, because if I just stayed working on the house, Mother Nature would have grown right back up to the house, and it just would have been a disaster again. So a bunch of this is needed, and then some of it was just environment, like making the environment better, because I was tracking mud in and out of the place. It just wasn't enjoyable. So promise we'll get back to construction work. Let's get you guys to today's video, and I hope you appreciate it. But like I said, stick it out till the end on this one. There's a bunch of stuff here and there that is pretty impressive with the overgrowth in the yard. Holy crap. Anyway, thanks for checking in.
Well, it's hot and sweaty. Another area of the yard cleaned up, and all those barrels and everything, I cut them all up so they'd stack decently and get them into the dumpster. 2 reasons: they don't take up as much room, and a lot of the dumps, they have cameras that are going all the time, and some of them are actually AI, and they're looking for things like mattresses, barrels, and stuff like that. So so cutting them up won't cause a red flag, because obviously if they cut up, there's nothing in them, because that's their thing. They don't want like a 55-gallon drum of oil getting dumped into the dump tank, dump. So anyway, just getting confused. I had a text message pop through on the screen. But anyway, yeah, so this part's done. I'm gonna have some water, get back at it. Damn it, I just cleaned that area and somebody dropped something. Jeez. Well, let's get it in position as much as I can. Ferguson can keep putting in the work. Get that all nice and leveled and turned and tucked into the corner. The guy couldn't get it where I wanted it. Plus fly land on it. Yeah, he couldn't aim it right where I wanted it. So not a landing strip fly. But anyway, we got it reasonably close where we wanted it. I shuffled it over, got the front shuffled over, got it up, leveled up. And thank you, Mr. Ferguson, once again, saving my back. It's awesome, is pretty much working out here alone most of the time and just going around doing things and whatnot. And I noticed earlier that Claire wasn't in the tree where she's been. I just came over here to set up the camera because I'm going to move this trailer. And there she is. She got like a legit swing set. Look at that. Full on legit swing. You know, holes drilled through the middle. She's got a little seatbelt on there. Okay, the lasso around the neck. I don't know. That might be a little weird. Maybe just behind it next time. But Claire's moving around. She's in the shade, so she's good. That's all the shuffling. Storage is organized. Now I just got to do the hard work of all the little things inside. So I did empty that. I'm a sweaty mess. You guys are inside today. Oh, I get to it. I was literally locking everything up, screwing the door shut on the garage, and it just started pouring out. But got everything locked up. I'm a sweaty mess. Wouldn't have really mattered if I was stuck in the rain anyway. But like I said, just managed to, like, thunder started cracking like 20 minutes ago, and I was rushing for the last of it. Everything's safe, locked down, sealed up. Let's see what happens. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a good day. Definitely avoided this rain. So, towing this one around today, and it's a shame because this one runs, drives, it's registered, insured, it's even got a good sticker, it's got an LS swap on it and everything, but I'm moving them 100 miles away, so it's like, with traffic, it could be like 3 to 4 hours of a round trip. So, finding a buddy on a holiday weekend to kill 4 hours to just drive things around. I don't even want to ask somebody for that. It's a holiday weekend. I want everybody to relax. So just keep using the U-Haul trailer and make a couple of trips. We'll make it happen. Come on, bud. Up, come on. Come on. Treat out there, Nero. Come on. Come on, Riley. Come on. Come on, that's half of what you did for the other camper. Come on. Riley, come. Riley, come on. Oh, there you go. All right, come on. Up. Come on. All right, come on. Up. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. All right, come on. Up. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on, Riley. Come on. Up. Yeah, look at it. You like shaking. Come on. Come on, bud. All the way in. Come on. Come on, Riley. Come on, Riley. It's a step and a half. Come on. Riley, come on. Come on. Riley, come on. Come on, up, come on. Riley, come on, up. Come on. Riley, come. Riley, come. Hey, no, no. Come on, inside. Inside, you got it. You got it. See how easy that was? Good job. Good job. And if anybody's wondering why I was focusing so much on getting the yard beat back before summer caught in, I didn't get this. This was an area I started cleaning up to the fence line here, and I left a bunch of vines, did some trash, and then I had to go off and do some other stuff, and it overgrew. Now that's about 5 feet high. I'm sitting on my ride on, and that's over my head. You see down there, getting everything mowed, and then everywhere I can't get to, absolute jungle. Pretty wild. And everywhere, like I said, everywhere I didn't mow, there's a barrier. I'll show some more on the way back. That's pretty bad way back there. Here's some of the stuff out back. Areas that I've been mowing. Stuff I didn't get to. Down the middle. This is what the whole yard is if I don't stay on it. And a lot of this has all rocks in it, so I couldn't really mow that. There's some, that's where I threw all the debris, all the vines and stuff in there, and then here is just all rutted and down trees and stuff. I'm gonna mow through a little bit of this now. I think I can get through some on this area here, just keep fighting back as much as I can. But this is pretty bad. This is easily 6-7 feet tall. Mother Nature's working overtime. Well, I'm not done mowing, but the mower ran out of gas. So, done at the moment. I gotta take a break, walk Riley, go get some more fuel, and get back to it. But I'll do a little quick walk around as I'm leaving. I started to run out of gas, so I just beeline that thing. Literally made it up front as it was stalling. But yeah, so mowed down, not, and then that's that area right there where I was just bashing in with the ride on. And like I said, this stuff is, some of it's over my head, and I'm 6'3", so about 6 feet. Yeah, that up there, peak of that, that's probably about 15 feet, something like that. Oh, bunch of flies coming at me. I still got to mow down in there. I got all this mowed. I haven't mowed this side in 1 month, and that's deep. Those right there on reference, that's about 6 feet, so probably about 4 feet on most of it. And I got this mowed. Didn't mow this, but this is all regular grass in there, so that's not growing too fast. That's good. And down here, got this mowed. We'll see how I'm feeling today. I may do a bunch of the weed whacking that I haven't done around falling down buildings out here. But mowed a bunch of this. Mowed down in there. Didn't take any before videos today. I probably should have, because it was pretty bad. All mowed in there, and then that's that area here that I was talking about, where I had that all cleared, pretty much down to dirt. While I was getting out, that's where the bicycles were, and all the rocking horses, and some fence sections. It was cleared down to nothing. Probably 2.5 months ago, 2 months ago. And now it's jungle. So this area here, there's all bricks coming through and stuff like that. I think I'm just gonna take the loader and just back drag all this and use it as fill over here. Kind of gross, but something got a big bird. I won't show the whole thing, but that's my thumb. That's his claw. But those are like full-on talons. Yeah, we won't show the carcass. It's ain't much left of it. But all right, I'll give Riley some time, get some gas, and then come back and everything around the house and whatnot. That's another hot one today. We'll get through it. So the mower, the right side hasn't been mowing too good, and I've been slamming tons of stuff. So I was like, I gotta at least check the blade today. That's not supposed to be like that. That's the cutting edge going this way. Totally rounded over. At least this side here, the cutting edge has about a 1/2 inch. But the good thing is this is a double-sided lift blade. So I'm gonna flatten those out so they're not creating turbulence. Flip the blade over and put it on the other way. At least I think I can do that. We'll find out in a minute, because that side's sharpened. See, that's all sharpened, so let's see what happens. Well, I beat it back, and the curl over part just broke off and got out of the way. So that's good. There and there. But what I noticed is the blade was upside down. If you look, see that shiny spot there and over there? The blade was loose when I was trying to take it off, and that part's supposed to be down so it clears the hub. So it was resting on that. That's why the bolt was loose and it was wobbling around. But the bolt was loose but stuck. Like you could wobble this around. But as you can see, I got hammers and torches and everything just to get the bolt out of there. I'm gonna clean up the bolt. And now it'll actually be going on in the right direction. This thing's probably gonna cut like a Cadillac. So I'm out mowing the stuff I didn't get back to yesterday, because yesterday started raining when I went to get gas. And Mower was missing from the swing over in the front yard. So I knew she was somewhere around here. There she is, strapped to the fence. The bungee cord. Yeah, I'm over here mowing. I made like 4 passes before I saw her. But yep, it's clear. She's hanging out. Looking pretty raggedy, but she's still bouncing around the property, I guess. Taking it in. down the sumac trees. Making more headway. This is where we came in. And all the way down the other side now. All the way down to here. Let's take down this big one. That's a drop off, and I know there's a fence section at the bottom, so I can't ride down that hill. That's all rocks in there. That's all debris in there. There's some sort of steel grate and stuff there, and a bunch of debris here, so that's a good way to get for this area anyway. Back to where I was running out of gas yesterday. I already did a little more just a minute ago. See how much further we can get. I'll get stuck again. Getting tricky.
In 900 feet, turn left on Boston Road. Turn left on Boston Road.
Hey, what is that? What is that? What is that? I love how I can get you worked up just saying that. Riley, what is that?